20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo, until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaKaiba.
Paradis? More like Paradis nuts! Lamau! Eat shit darts, got him!
Shora.
These episodes show what happened when a Toku fan meets a Saint Seiya fan. One must die.
Calamity Carl.
I'm on you like stink on an elephant. I don't know what it means either. I just thought it sounded cool.
And Bio-Roxas.
Hey Carl, how you been doing lately?
Doing good, my
Blah,
good friend.
blah,
How's
blah. Huh?
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
Alright. So, how's everybody doing?
I actually slept last night. That was nice.
Nice!
Chris Pratt went to bed upset and depressed following social media backlash. Boo.
Good, he should. Cope.
Oh no, poor Pat. Or Pratt, or whatever.
Chris Pratt. Oh no, poor Chris Pratt, Hollywood superstar who makes multiple millions of dollars and is a homophobe. Whatever will he do? Oh no.
I saw a post the other day that sums up why the internet has backlashed against Pratt so badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We fell in love with Andy Dwyer. We made the mistake of letting the actor for Andy Dwyer escape.
This is true. That's
Yeah.
a pretty fair summary, actually. Because I will say, Parks and Rec, decently funny show.
Hey, well, I'm doing okay.
Decently funny. Nuts.
Awful. Get some help.
A, that was my shtick. B, that delivery was mid at best. Work on it. Okay? Work on it. Come back to me in 2 weeks when we do our next recording. You better have something better.
I'm not. I'm just warning you right now.
Alright. Gonna make a note in the Patreon channel. Cut Carl's.
You should know by now, all of my bits are bad.
I mean, yeah, but like, you could have at least a good D's nuts joke. That's the basis for bad jokes.
No. I don't think I will.
No.
Alright, well. I don't think GX is gonna have 4 members at this rate.
What, is Bio going somewhere?
To have a second kid, probably. Because that is happening soon, huh?
Yeah.
Bio, I'm so sorry to hear that you came down with Ligma.
6 weeks.
Nice.
Damn, 6 weeks till Ligma gets you? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Didn't know they
it's
could
crazy.
diagnose it that fast.
Yeah, they've really progressed.
Wow.
What the I gotta, oh my god, I gotta block this motherfucker on Twitter.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Sorry, it's way too early in my day for this.
Yeah,
I
3
literally
o'clock.
woke up 10 minutes ago, and this is one of the first fucking things I see on Twitter.
Oh, no.
No.
That
I
wasn't so
want
bad.
to vomit.
Oh.
That's a savory burger with
what
Oreos
is- on
it, Bio.
What is this? Is that cookies and cream sauce?
Probably.
Oh,
the
probably.
cream?
It's probably melted, right? The melted cream from the Oreos.
Is it the melted
Actually,
cream
it
one?
might be. Oh, God, that's worse. That's
And
worse.
there
Oh
is-
god, wait.
There is some form of cheese on there too that you can see in the middle layer there.
Yeah. The fact that it's like a triple-decker burger and it has this shit.
One of the comments, giving man free will was the greatest mistake God made.
Yeah.
The comment underneath that briefly read mistake is milkshake.
Hey, when Adam ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the recipe for this is what he saw. I regret.
Adam's eyes boiled out of his skull. Welcome to the Millennium Microphone.
Welcome.
We're opening the fucking Ark of the Covenant today.
Yeah, kinda. Just a little bit.
How's everyone doing? I'm okay.
I'm sleepy.
Who the fuck are you? What?
That's the host. What do you
It's
mean?
my
The fuck are you?
podcast, motherfucker.
That's crazy. Fucking gizmo sounding ass kick you out the window.
I ain't never heard of no ShibuyaKaiba.
I don't know what the fuck bait you're running, sure. I genuinely don't. I'd play along if I did.
I don't know either.
Cool.
This sucks.
Like being here or listening to the bit?
So, Millennium Microphone, everyone, welcome to our newest episode, episode 30, I think, right?
Hey, what if we
Episode
spend
20.
the first, like, half hour of the podcast just repeatedly trying to start it and then getting sidelined by bad fucking jokes?
I mean, isn't that every episode?
You mean every week?
Welcome to the Millennium Microphone!
Oh man.
Christ.
What a good opener this is. And by good, I mean horrible.
Your mama.
What? What'd she do?
A lot.
I feel like these episodes were pretty good, but I like hardly have any notes on it.
The first episode was shockingly good for what it was, and the rest, I just sort of, like, my eyes could not focus for more than 10 seconds at a time.
I developed a very bad migraine watching these episodes.
That sounds about right, actually.
Really? I actually thought these were good.
Yeah.
I was watching these episodes while heavily sleep deprived.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
for what it's worth though, good episodes. I enjoy Joey getting a good duel.
Yeah, right? See, that's what I thought.
I won't say that the episodes gave me the migraine. I developed the migraine while watching the episodes, not because of them.
Wait, what happened?
But it just fucking happens sometimes. You never just have a migraine?
Yeah, I did.
I did actually this week. Yeah.
Yeah, it just sort of happens. I get a migraine every time I hear you fucking speak to me like that.
Hey Carl. Hey,
I
Carl.
love you too, Carl. Have you followed me on Twitter yet?
What do you mean?
Followed me back?
We've always been following each other.
No, you don't follow me.
Not after the block.
What do you mean?
The block makes the person you're blocking unfollow you if they're following you.
What block?
The mental block that Carl has put up. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome to the Millennium Microphone.
Come on, we can't keep doing this.
We gotta keep doing this. It's a funny bit. It's one of the worst bits we've run, but probably the funniest, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, good episodes. I thought they were good.
Pretty solid.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Honestly, out of 10, what would you rate these episodes before we even talk about any of them in detail?
6.
Like, collectively.
Like a 3.
Like a 7.
Bio, you said they're good and you're rating them a 3 out of 10?
I mean, it is Yu-Gi-Oh!
The fuck?
What the fuck?
Just kidding.
What? Is Yu-Gi-Oh! just a debuff on your scale?
Probably like a 5.
You could have said, well, it's Joey, and I would have understood.
These
but
episodes were
Yu-Gi-Oh!
good. A 3. I didn't realize I was listening to Face Jam, the Fortnite podcast. Yeah, I liked the food that we ate today. 2 out of 100.
Oh man.
Well, to be fair, they eat shit, so
What?
that checks out.
What? What?
Hey, everyone, welcome to Millennium Microphone.
If you didn't do it, I was going to. Thank you. Shit. This bit is literally making me sick. Let's go.
I've been sick for a long time.
Shibuya?
What's up, Shora?
Uh,
I got a new phone. That was cool.
Ooh.
I got an
Nice.
iPhone
Nice.
11. I haven't had a phone. I had an iPhone 7 for the longest time,
Wow.
and then I had an iPhone 6 because I'm on my parents' phone plan, and they always took my upgrade. And then they gave me their hand-me-down, and then I paid. I was like, anyway, sorry.
No, that's
I'm excited.
That's fine.
I actually have my own phone, and it's new, and it's not someone else's, and I'm happy about it.
I'm glad to hear that, Bio. I'm glad you
Yeah.
have a new phone.
I actually have service now. Because I didn't have service for like the whole month of October. Like once I got in my car, I just like couldn't call anybody
Aw,
or
man.
use my GPS or anything.
now Bio can play the cookie game.
No.
Stop. We're not bringing that evil into this Yu-Gi-Oh
Is
podcast.
that Dylan who like gets horny for the cookie or something?
What do you mean?
Was that
No,
Carl?
that's Carl.
That's Carl. Okay.
That's Carl. I think Dylan introduced Carl to one of the cookies, and that started this whole mess.
Carl's playing it in the fucking background.
What do you mean?
Carl, turn the fucking
You talking
cookie
about?
shit
You
off.
talking about? You talking
Turn
about
it
Cookie
off.
Run Kingdom?
Hey Carl, look at the cookies on that burger. That's what I'm gonna do to your wife. Hey everyone, welcome to the Millennium Microphone.
Hold on,
Carl,
I
you have
gotta
a
fill up
wife.
my trains.
Congrats.
I gotta fill up my trains. I gotta send out these prizes to the children.
Oh my god.
All right, server mute. Hi.
Got him.
Everyone, welcome to the Millennium Microphone.
Oh man.
I'm
That's going
dying.
to echo on the fucking recording because of my mic. Great.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny though. What a good bit.
We are on some shit today.
You guys
hey,
should go play Cookie Run Kingdom.
No.
I don't know how many of y'all give any form of a shit about Funko Pops, but
I have the
They're
Knuckles
releasing-
one. It looks really creepy.
Depends on the brand.
Did I show you guys that?
they're releasing new Yu-Gi-Oh Funko Pops, and man, I really want that Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
Oh, I saw the Toon Dragon. Yeah, it looked really cute.
Yeah.
King Dragon is very cute.
The Raw is real solid, and I did pre-order that just because they don't charge until it actually comes out.
Yeah, there's a part of me that kind of wishes that you had the option to just prepay, because there's a part of me that wants to get it, but I'd like to go ahead and pay now instead of waiting and seeing if I have the money later.
That's fair. There's pros and cons to both pre-order methods. Speaking of pre-order, hey, the Millennium Puzzle Assembly stream that I had planned on doing at some point, yeah, the place I pre-ordered the puzzle from still doesn't have it.
Ooh.
That's amazing.
It sucks so bad. Because I had such a plan for this, and I wanted to do it. And literally everyone and their fucking mother has gotten this puzzle before I have, because I decided to pre-order from the one place that got a late shipment.
Shibuya,
Lord.
What?
imagine being that bad. Couldn't be me, dude.
Hey, imagine playing the cookie game. Couldn't be me. Fucking, I'm gonna eat your wife.
Shibuya.
What
She's
a
gonna
nerd.
taste like, what, cinnamon?
Listen,
Chocolate?
first off, it's pumpkin pie. Secondly,
Alright, ew.
What? Pumpkin
I
pie
don't
is
wanna-
good.
Listen, I'm putting the bit aside. I don't want to fuck the cookies.
Whoa, wait. You don't like pumpkin pie?
I'm not a fan of just pumpkins, I'm sorry.
Well, no one sits down and eats a pumpkin, but pumpkin pie is good.
I'm also just not a fan of pies, because like with warm desserts, I don't like pie's texture with the filling.
Nobody just sits down and eats a pumpkin.
Is that? Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not. But it's just a funny sentence.
Lord almighty.
Hey, if you out there, if you viewer of Millennium Microphone, eat pumpkin raw, please add Bio-Roxas on Twitter and tell him.
Yes, please tell
I'll
me
block
if you eat a
you if
pumpkin.
you do that.
No.
Tell-
You can't just because someone will be like,
Tell the guy who prefers plain
Oh, God.
donuts that you
Okay.
eat raw pumpkin and argue your food takes.
didn't need to go there, but if you,
You
do,
do, though.
if you do eat pumpkins, you have to film yourself eating a pumpkin and enjoying it. Okay. You can't just be like, "Oh, I eat pumpkins," because that's bullshit. Everyone says shit on Twitter, so I need to have proof.
Wow, that's a bold requirement.
Says the man who eats fucking plain donuts.
Plain? Okay, what is wrong with plain donuts? Have you had a plain donut?
Yeah, they're boring.
Okay, when you say plain donut, do you mean not even glazed, or do
Yeah.
you mean
You know those they're like it's just
Yeah,
like
the old fashioned, the ones that are
those
nothing.
are
Yeah.
just cake donuts?
yes, they're good.
They're fine, I guess, if I really just don't want my teeth to hurt, I guess.
Why do your teeth what?
Sugar, Bio.
It still has sugar in it. It's still sweet.
I know, but fucking glazed donuts will occasionally make my teeth really fucking hurt.
That means that you
Shit.
should go to the dentist. you should.
That means
get
you
that
should
checked
shut
out.
the fuck up.
Whoa.
Hey everyone, welcome to Millennium Microphone.
Cavities or
Damn.
not, it's just a thing that fucking happens.
I'm sorry, sure.
I'm not gonna take advice from somebody who likes the worst kind of donut.
Oh,
You just said it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but like donuts themselves can't go lower than a 7 on a 10 and an out of 10 scale. Plain donuts are the 7.
Okay.
Powdered
Look,
and
Bio.
glazed are the 8.
Powdered leaves like residue. That's gross.
Yeah, that's why you have a drink with it.
But it's still on your fingers.
Bio, you're allowed to like what you like. You can enjoy it. It's fine. I just wish you liked better things.
Okay.
Yeah, says the guy who wants to fuck a cookie.
Listen, I don't want to fuck the
Christ.
cookies. I just like the designs.
Yeah,
Says
you like
the one
the.
who's called himself a cookie fucker in the past.
People don't know what bits are anymore. People don't understand what a
man.
joke is.
I do, but it's funnier to make fun of you for it.
Powdered
No.
donuts are powdered donuts are A, they're great when you got the little fucking bite-sized ones, but B, they're involved in one of the funniest fucking con stories I've ever heard.
Oh.
I don't.
Specifically
Constantly.
from a voice actor.
Uh-oh.
And I hate to say this because it's a fucking story straight from the McEggnog's mouth, but
Make eggnog? Who is that?
Vic Mignogna,
Yeah.
Mignogna?
the guy who voiced Edward Elric, who is also kind of a creep.
Okay.
Anyway, I was at a con as a kid once, and he was there as a guest, and the story he told was really fucking dumb. Basically, they had a scene where, like, a character's cheek was all swollen up or something, and he needed to, to speak like it was, like his face was all fucked up, right? So he got the brilliant idea that to get that effect properly, he would go and get powdered donuts and just stuff them in his mouth.
We should have got like those donut holes.
Oh, it's worse. He didn't realize that powdered donuts will dry the fuck out of your mouth. And when they
Yikes.
do that, it just, it kind of makes everything a nightmare. So he nearly choked to death because he did that.
Christ.
So that was a weirdly fucking funny as hell story about nearly nearly dying because you wanted to sound like you were choking.
Nearly choking because you wanted to sound like you're choking. Very cool.
Anyway, in some other news, we had a Halloween stream recently.
We did.
That was a lot of fun.
I dissociated through all of that. It sounded fun though.
The first, like, half hour was nuts. And if you would like
Yeah.
to watch the first half hour, by the time this episode is out, you will be able to watch the VOD either... No, by the time this goes out, it should be gone from Twitch, I think. Or it'll be, like, one day
Yeah.
left.
It'll either be on Twitch for very little amount of time or it'll be gone.
And if it happens to be gone, or, if you're listening to this long after this episode has come out, it will be up on our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummike.
Yeah.
So if you want to go watch the VOD, it is split up into 2 videos just because I believe the internet cut out near the end of the death stream. But
Yeah, the internet died in the last 40 minutes of the death stream. So that was really fun. Even the universe was telling me to not play that awful Yu-Gi-Oh game. But we did complete it. At a certain point, chat was like, oh man, basically everybody in the chat just at a certain point was like, all right, we're going to look away. And if you do something while we're looking away.
I love solidarity with chat and the streamer during a death stream. It's always really good to see.
I love Solidarity as a card. It's really good.
Yeah.
It was very funny. Chat let me pull a KZ style death stream, so they all collectively looked away, and when they looked back, man, I had completed like 10 years of grinding in the room of spirit and time.
What?
I got every card in the game.
Oh, how'd you do that?
That's awesome.
I just told you.
Sounds like you cheated to me. You cheated yourself and the
That's
fans.
what I do in the room of spirit and time.
Sounds like you should stop asking questions.
No.
Sounds like you need to cease.
No.
But the last duels in that game are a fucking nightmare. Shibuya?
Yeah?
I had multiple opponents in the last third of that game that turn 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragoned.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's amazing.
It's fucking dog shit. But, I was able to get through it with a deck stacked with Blue Eyes Ultimate, Blackluster, and quite a few others.
Fuck yeah. Also, please tell me they are not here this weekend. Please tell me I'm free. Nope, it's the fucking gardeners.
Let's go!
God damn it. Why are you all excited? This means more work for me.
Hey, Shora.
Yeah.
Did you pack your deck with Pot of Greed?
That card actually isn't in that game.
What?
That's because it's right here beside us. What?
I was gonna say something else because I have the
damn it.
results from that stream.
From the birth
As-
test?
as-
But before we get to the pot of greed, I have the results from that stream where we reached a donation goal where the people who were there at the stream, thank you all by the way.
Yeah, y'all seem to really enjoy the stream, and I'm going to be pressuring my co-hosts here to make this a more regular thing.
Speaking of regular thing, one of the stretch goals was you reach a certain tier, and everyone who was at that stream got the chance to vote on another game that we should stream in the future, and I have the results. Multiple games got 2 votes, but only one game got 3.
Oh,
And that is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance.
let's go. I honestly thought for sure it was going to end up being Legacy of the Duelist.
That got 2. That was one of the ones that got 2. Duelist of the Roses also got 2.
Fucking Sacred Cards. God.
Sacred Cards, man.
I remember playing that game. That one was actually fun for me, so that's not even going to be that much of a nightmare.
What was the one on... What was the... Fuck, what's the name of it? There was a Yu-Gi-Oh game on Game Boy that I'm forgetting.
Reshef
there
of
was
Destruction?
Sacred
Not that
Cards,
one.
Reshef of Destruction, World Championship 2006.
No.
Wait, Game Boy or Game Boy Advance?
Advance.
Okay. Hold on.
Was it a GX game?
No.
Eternal Duel with Soul?
Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Totally. Yeah.
The
don't think I ever
Eternal
played that
Duels.
one.
So I have that one.
Yo! I have Sacred Cards and Reshef, so I'm excited.
Why would you do that?
Excuse me.
Reshef was the one I owned as a kid. Sacred Cards I got secondhand when GameStop still sold
How
sold
rude.
Game Boy Advance games.
Bio said, excuse me, he has something to say.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What? No.
I made it
I'm
up in
just
my
dealing
brain.
with the gardeners in my ear tormenting me, taunting me, making me know that editing will be hell. So, I'm...
But there's someone else in your ear, Shibuya, and it's the Pot of Greed.
Oh, shit!
Money.
Pot of Greed, what wisdom do you have for us? I'm handing you the mic for the first time in 30 episodes. Speaking of, this is episode 30.
Whoa.
What a milestone.
30 episodes.
There will be a very exciting video coming out either alongside this episode
What?
or, like, right before.
Really?
Yeah, Bio. It's, I'm gonna censor this when I actually do the editing. It is...
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That'd be funny to hear what I have.
It's gonna be very funny when Draw Monster Cardo shows up a week later. That was so good.
Pot of Greed, what wisdom do you have for us regarding these episodes?
Episode 24 through episode 29.
That's what he sounds like.
Apparently.
Man, dude, you need some water? I got some water right here. Hold on.
Don't take my
got
ride. I don't share my water with
Yes,
people.
please. Oh, wait, here we go.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Whoa.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 4, Episode 24 through Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 4, Episode 29, we cover the episodes Paradise Found and Fighting for a Friend, parts 1 through fucking 5.
Yeah, that sure did happen.
This didn't need to be 5 parts.
Yeah,
It really didn't.
sure didn't.
I didn't know the Pot of Greed was so eloquent.
Yeah, I didn't really get the focus or like what was supposed to be happening, honestly.
Joy was fighting for a friend. That was the focus.
Yeah, pay attention.
Shut
It's
up.
right there in the title. Come on, forehead. Pot of Greed, what do you think of the funny cookie game?
Pot of Greed, you better answer correctly.
God. Season 4, Episode 24.
Sorry, I can't hear you over all these Chips Ahoy.
Stop. Not only have you brought up the name of the worst actual cookie brand, you have brought up the name of the cookie game. Chips Ahoy fucking sucks. They're so dry. They suck
Chips Ahoy are
ass.
fine.
Or chips. Okay, the chewy ones are good.
Yeah.
I've
Chewy cookies are
unfortunately
good.
never had the chewy ones because
Ah,
whenever I've
chewy's
had
yummy.
Chips Ahoy, it's been the misfortune of the basic dry ass
Well, you
ones that are
see,
no good than
Shibuya-
fucking Cookie Crisp cereal.
Well, you see, Shibuya, what you gotta do, you gotta fucking microwave them no matter what. You gotta make them
What?
warm. You put them in the microwave for about 10 seconds, make them nice and warm.
What?
What?
I've never heard that.
Do you not do that with your Chips Ahoy?
No.
I've done that.
Yeah, you warm up your
You
cookies.
microwave your cookies?
Yeah, get them a little warm so like the chocolate starts to melt.
Oh, you know what's really good cookies? You know those ones that come out like around Christmas that like they have like the design on it, and then you put it in the oven, and like as it expands, it like makes
Yes,
the design.
the little sugar ones.
Yeah, those are good.
those.
Oh, I love sugar cookies. That's so good.
Those are okay.
Get off your shore. Go. Leave.
Muting Bio-Roxas. My personal favorite Christmas cookie has always been the Snickerdoodle, which I know is like hit or miss between everybody I fucking know.
I never even had a Snickerdoodle.
Neither have I.
I just know Snick at night.
I think I've had a snickerdoodle before.
Oh wait, actually, Bio, I have a quick question for you.
Me? Yes. Hello. Hi.
What's your opinion on mint chocolate chip?
The ice cream?
Ice cream, whatever, just just mint
Mint and
flavored
chocolate.
things.
No, not a fan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're all fucking heathens.
Thank you.
No, it's
Hey.
really not good.
Hey, everybody. Let's settle this debate. Let us know your mint chocolate chip opinions in the comments down below. Tell us whether you love or hate it.
All of you better fucking say you hate it.
I think it's 'cause my brother liked it, so I didn't like it.
He's not your brother anymore.
I know.
Don't let Carl pressure you into things. Tell them how much you love mint chocolate chip.
I
Tell them it's your favorite flavor.
Don't let Shora pressure you into
Yeah,
anything.
right? That's-
Rely on
that's-
your own taste buds to tell you.
Yeah, my taste buds say bad. Gross. Get away from
Good.
me.
Hey, I have a question for all of you guys. What did you think about season 4,
because
episode-
in
No,
the ice
shut
cream,
up,
no, stop, shut up. The freaking here's the
everybody,
bad
welcome
thing
to the
about
Millennium
mint
Microphone.
chocolate chip ice cream is it's not the mint, it's the chocolate chips because they get all gummy and they like get stuck to your teeth and it's gross.
What?
Bio with the, wait, what?
That's why I don't like the ice cream.
I'm sorry, gummy? What?
It gets like the consistency of the chocolate chip is like weird. I don't like it. That's why I don't like
So
the
you're
mint
saying
chocolate
the
chip.
part of
I'll go
mint
back to my
chocolate
cookie
chip you
game. Y'all
don't
can do
like
this.
is shut the fuck up, Carl.
What did you say?
Don't even bring up the cookie game here. So Bio, you're telling me that the part of mint chocolate chip you don't like, Carl? All right, let me know when you're done and I'll unmute you.
I'm gonna fucking need somebody to make a Bio-Roxas rant Sona
Yeah.
talking about fucking mint chocolate chip ice
The
cream.
problem
Apparently,
with chocolate chips and mint chocolate chip ice cream, because apparently
God.
that's your issue. Like you're fine with the mint ice cream part.
The mint part's not bad. It's not like great, but it's
Thank
not awful.
you.
But the chocolate
You know
chips
what?
make
Fucking-
it just ugh.
I'll let you concede that much. If you don't like the chocolate chips, that's fine. But everyone I know fucking goes, mint's the worst fucking flavor.
I mean, it is.
ever."
But
Thank you.
Bio-Roxas, I finally
Well,
find
actually,
one
okay.
fucking thing. One fucking thing that I can agree with you on, and you do the immediate fucking stab at the goddamn back of the knife.
Look, mint's fine when it's just like a lifesaver or a gum or something. When you put it in an ice cream, that's when I'm like, that's no.
okay, well, so it's like okay, sherbet also is not good.
Sherbet's the worst.
So
Sherbet kind of sucks.
sherbet's really not
Sherbet's
good.
mid.
That's like below what? It's below mint, but mint's not good. It's not awful.
If anybody ever tells me that sherbet is their favorite flavor of ice cream, I immediately don't trust them.
Well, sherbet's not a flavor, so
Did you
that's
guys ever have those like Italian ice places that were like
yeah,
not?
the gelato.
Yeah, that's so
Gelato,
weird.
yeah.
It's
I mean-
fine. Texturally, I get why you would think it's odd.
It's maybe it's just a weird way that fucking okay. I had an ex-roommate who for lack of a better term, he had like a stomach issue that made him practically allergic to everything. I'm not kidding. He had like 3 foods he could eat that wouldn't make his stomach kill him. And gelato was one of them. I think if I remember correctly, it was he could have gelato, he could have cranberry juice, and he could have like not even white rice, but like rice crackers. Anything else would fucking like make him feel unbearable pain.
Yikes.
And yet this motherfucker would go out every day, but that we would grocery shop, and he would get those little fucking like, you know, the shitty like complete meals that you microwave, the things that are like cancer in a tiny little $1 box.
What?
Yeah, the things that I eat on a semi-regular basis. Yeah, go off.
One sec.
Like a TV dinner tray. Like it's
Let me
almost like, I don't want to use kid cuisine as the baseline, but I feel like kid cuisine is the one that everyone knows, where it's just like food in a little plastic container with the plastic sheet over it, and then it has different instructions depending on what the food is to microwave it.
Here we go. Oh god, they were even spelled fucking stupidly. They were complete with like an EA.
Yeah, the completes.
He would always go out to the grocery store and get these, and every time me and my roommate would look at him and go, "So, you're willing to put yourself through pain for these?"
The beef stew ones are pretty good.
I've never had this
And
brand.
the beef pot roast.
When I was growing up, I in high school and college, I only ate like 3 things. It was really weird, actually, now that I look back on it. And I microwaved mac and cheese. I had those chicken nuggets from Walmart and like pizza, like those square pizzas.
Well, everyone, thank you all for listening to another episode of
weird.
Millennium Microphone, the Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Millennium Microphone. I know that end off was a little bit weird, but it's okay. We're running it back. We're doing it again.
Face Jam, the Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
No.
I mean, every 2 weeks on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. So it kind of does work.
No mic. Season 4, episode 24.
Episode 168.
Honestly, I only remember one part of this fucking episode, and it's Kaiba's big-ass goddamn body with the tiny-ass head.
Yes, that's the one I was talking about. It's so
It's
bad.
really fucking funny.
It's so bad. I'm just gonna. It's not till way later in the episode, but I'm just gonna.
Is that in the elevator?
No.
Huh.
This is at the very end where he's like, "Oh no, it is him."
Yeah.
Talking about darts.
Yeah, I love that part.
These proportions.
Oh my god.
This makes
The
no fucking
really dramatic
sense.
booty pop.
Oh man,
Oh no!
that's really good.
Terrible. Again, I really don't get. I mean, I guess Darts hacked Kaiba's account and stole all of his stonks,
No.
I guess.
They explain it in the sub in a way that makes no fucking sense either. So, Darts' corporation, Paradisium, I think it's called? Because I made the Paradise Nuts joke, so it's something like that. I don't really give a fuck. Controls large portions of the global market, apparently. So, like, because they control the market, they can do, like, a corporate takeover that way, which is odd. I don't know how stocks or the global market
Shibuya,
works.
if there's anything that I've learned from the real world, it's that if it sounds like it makes no sense and it's really fucking stupid, it's probably how it works.
Yes, that's correct. AMC and GameStop taught us this.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode 168, Paradise Found. Or, in Japanese, The Creeping Shadow of Darks.
Yeah.
Darks.
Darks.
It sounded like you said darks. Is that what they call them?
No, it's
Because
just
he's
darts.
shrouded in darkness?
No, they call him darts because of his big ass forehead. You could just draw a bullseye on
You
that
just-
shit and play.
He just played darts on his forehead.
If you hit him in the yellow eye, that's a bullseye.
I forgot that a decent chunk of this takes place in Florida.
Yes, the museum that they're going to for the Atlantean shit, that's in Florida, baby.
Yeah. Man, these motherfuckers went from California to Florida real quick.
No, they didn't go to, the headquarters isn't in Florida, is it? Because I know the museum is, but Kaiba's dudes were at the museum. And they were stuck in, like, the Rockies.
Shibuya, wasn't fucking, wasn't Industrial Illusions in California?
Yes, but I'm saying they didn't end up in Florida in this episode. They ended up in, like, New York, I think.
I know, but in the grand scheme of things, they've crossed the entire continental U.S. real goddamn quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Real quick.
That's fair.
I like that Kaiba's just like, my security force will handle any unexpected guests, and they get immediately owned. Within seconds, they are destroyed.
They get assassinated.
Also, Professor Hawkins tried to eat a bee, it looks like.
Professor Hawkins is just like, I'm sorry, you need to put this through a waifu 2x upscaler. I can't decipher any of this.
His fucking cheeks are all puffed up like that dog.
What the
You tried
dog?
eating a bee.
God, I mean, I can get a photo, but I don't really see it.
You're gonna make me open a Hulu and find the moment, aren't you?
No, I was gonna find a photo in post, but sure, if you're willing to do that work for me, I appreciate it.
I wasn't sure that said that. That was me, Carl. Hi. Use your ears.
Jesus.
Hey, why don't you use your ears and learn how to decipher between the word shore and the name Shora, bitch?
To be fair, Shibuya, you went shore and then you did the fucking filler word
Yeah.
So I mean,
Okay, well that's on me. I'm sorry.
so even I heard Shora and I was like, what the fuck?
It's very confused. It's very confusing. And then you blame it on me, like you always do. Like a true villain.
Gotta
like an
go.
evil
Gotta get
coward.
out of here. Ah.
Like a woman would.
Oh my god.
Where the fuck are you going, Bio? You're
Away from this-
contractually obligated.
Away from this conversation.
Bio is getting out of here, and I can respect that.
That first episode, yeah,
Yeah, sure was an episode, huh?
pretty good. I just have it all caps. Kaiba, please use your brain.
Yeah.
Just sees the mod. He's like, those can't be real. Just like, please.
So,
just
Here
think.
we go. Big reason why I can't remember a lot of what happens in this episode. You know how most episodes have the 3-act structure where like 3 things happen in an episode?
His cheek looks very big. It's all.
This one has
terms of-
like 5, I
Yeah,
think.
in terms of like major arc for an episode.
Really?
Yeah, it's basically plot structure for episodic series. Typically, you will focus on no more than 3 things at a time, because it's easier to focus on that, and it's easier for your audience to follow that. The episode gets broken down into sneak attack, Darts is always 2 steps ahead, mission infiltration, running from the cops, Paradius Inc., confrontation and escape, Valen goes solo.
In fairness, they shouldn't have asked the cops for help. Fucking
All cops are bastards.
Tristan, idiot. Absolute idiot. Fucking moron. Don't ever go to the cops. The
Yeah.
police will not help you.
Excuse me, are you a good cop like that Kamen Rider Drive?
Oh.
Or are you a bastard?
Yes.
Speaking of, just to get off topic for 1 second, Carl, did you see the announcement for Drive that happened last night?
The what?
Chase's actor went to the Tokyo International Film Festival, did a talk for a while, and then confirmed that there is no actual date or project revealed, but Chase's story will continue at some point in the future.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Just thought you'd want to know that.
Very pumped. It's my boy.
Yeah.
How is it going to continue? He's dead.
I don't know.
That
Pretty cool.
didn't stop them from bringing fucking heart and brain back at one point.
Shit. You know what? You're right. I should close this cookie game.
You should, motherfucker. It should have been closed.
I like that Kaiba has all of the best possible lines in all of these episodes.
He really does.
Like, the whole world's in danger. Blah, blah, blah. Stop saving the world and get a hobby.
That's what I'm talking about. That was the blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, considering his voice actor also did the voice direction for a lot of episodes, yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's so fucking good.
Kevin's also just a top tier character, as far as being the dipshit asshole. It's real good.
Now imagine you're just walking down the street one day. You're going to the store to get some potato chip. And you find a funny little stone on the ground and you pick it up and you go, what the fuck is this? It looks pretty cool. And then it starts glowing. And then a monster pops out of it. And then it summons a dual disc from its flesh and challenges you to a children's card game.
I'm sorry, Carl. We both heard that guy in the dub. He's not getting chips. He's getting crisps.
Yeah, you're right. He's getting crisps.
British people be like, oh my god, governor, I'm gonna fucking die.
British people be like, oi, that's a big old timbly wimbly, isn't it?
British people be like,
Oi, put up your devlins. Let's go, mate.
Don't call them Devlins. Don't call them Devlins. That's a good bit, but please don't.
Well, I wasn't about to call him put up your dukes.
I know, that's why you did the bit. That's why I'm saying it's a good bit. But please, it's gonna fuck with me every time you do it.
Leave it to a fucking Brit to look at the monster with the goddamn bladed dual disc attached to its arm and go, "All right, mate, come on."
I won't leave it to a Brit. I'd leave it to a Scot.
Exactly.
They fuck him up. They fuck him up hard. Motherfucking Darts would be at his fucking spirit board or whatever, just like, yes, my monsters, go forth for the great Leviathan. What's going on in Scotland? And he just sees a bunch of people fist fighting his monsters, beating the shit out of them. Like, I shouldn't have underestimated the Scots. I knew it.
Darts is like, I have to see what's going on personally. He just takes over the vision of one of the monsters and he's like, I don't understand a word of what these fucking people are saying. Is any of this...
little goblins, don't go here then. I want to tell you. It's like, what is going on?
Words? What the fuck is going on?
Scotland
didn't exist when Atlantis was real.
Your skull in my legs. I gotta go.
If the event that this shit could ever happen in real life, which it fucking can't, if there was one country I could trust to stave off the Atlantean threat and make them fucking retreat, it would be Scotland. I would trust them.
Darks is just watching everything happen in Scotland and he's like... He's just going through this entire range of emotions, and at one point he's like, is that a fucking duck? Why is it wearing a top hat? What the fuck is going on?
I would believe that the Scottish could do it and the Russians could do it. Because the Russians would just sort of like Slav squat next to them, just be like, oh, look at this fucking thing. I take a picture with it. Let's go. We them boys. Get in a fucking car with it and make it drive.
That's funny.
Like shooting AKs in the air, chugging a bottle of vodka. Oh, we them boys.
Oh god, if I can remember to draw it, that's a great thumbnail image. Shibuya just fucking a bunch of like super Yu-Gi-Oh looking Russian dudes Slav squatting right next to a fucking Atlantis monster.
Next to one of the Atlantean soldiers. So they can blow the motherfucker. With whiskey, you don't know what Russians are.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
It's specifically
Is that
vodka
better?
made with potatoes.
Okay.
Ancient Atlantean vodka.
And then I've added you so that you'll remember that. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
One of the monsters sees Kaiba's men in the helicopter going off with with Rex and Alistair's bodies, and they pull out a rocket launcher and shoot it down.
I wish.
Rest in fucking peace.
It was a really bold decision that they made, but it paid off.
Meanwhile, Weevil is still lost in the Rockies, never to return to human civilization.
I'm so glad Weevil's fucking dead forever. Never to
He
return.
can't recover from this. Physically, mentally, spiritually. He's gone. He's done.
If he comes back in the next seasons, I'm gonna be fucking furious.
He probably will. Let's be real. But I hope he's gone.
Me too. I love Kaiba staring at the world-renowned child genius and just going like, this isn't a field trip, kid.
In Japanese, they actually address that because Kaiba looks at her and goes, oh, so you're the US champ? Pathetic.
That's so much better.
That's so good because he acknowledges her, but also in like the most condescending asshole way possible, which is so very Seto Kaiba.
Oh, that's 3,000 times fucking better.
It's real good. I'm also a big fan of Seto Kaiba riding an elevator up to his secret entrance to his supercomputer, having a monster tear a hole through both the ceiling and the wall of the elevator, and then going, this is so fake, this can't be fucking real.
I don't know what that is, but I don't want to find out. Staring down these monsters. I love the dynamic, the Pharaoh just like, these are real monsters from an alternate dimension. Kaiba's like, you're on fucking methamphetamines. This ain't real. These holograms.
No. The exchange is so
Kaiba,
good in
look.
Japanese.
Real monsters. Yugi, why are you doing that? What am I doing? That. I don't know what you're talking about. Kaiba, real monsters. Yugi, did you break into my office and get the white powder in the drawer?
I can stop whenever I want.
Ah, real cocaine.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. When they get out of the elevator in the sub, Kaiba and Yugi have this little exchange of Kaiba going, shit, these things are real and they're not connected to my system, so what the fuck do we do? Yugi goes, Kaiba, summon your duel monsters. Kaiba goes, what the fuck, that's not gonna work. And then Yugi, in his infinite wisdom, just says, don't worry, Kaiba, you have to believe duel monsters are real, but that science hasn't advanced enough to prove it yet. That's as good a theory as any. And Kaiba basically does the equivalent of going, well, you son of a bitch, and then they just do it together.
He goes, you son of a bitch, I'm in now.
He
Talk
smiles,
me into it.
He smiles and he goes, well, that's a theory.
They were just doing the fucking woman doing, like, equations gif.
A little bit.
Oh,
A little
man.
bit. Meanwhile, the Pharaoh is fucking Zach Galifianakis with the equations wandering around, but he's staring directly into your soul.
I really wanted when Taya and Tristan were talking to the cops and just going, you gotta believe us, a biker gang is going around stealing people's souls with a magic playing card. I wanted one cop to be like part of the orichalcos and the other to just be like, are you kids okay? Like what do you mean? What is going on? You're making shit up. And then his partner's just like, I'll handle them. Blah, I'm a demon. And the dude's just like, what the fuck? Frank?
Jerry, I'm going to see your kids next week. What the fuck?
My kids are fake. I made them up on Facebook. I stole someone's kids' pictures and said they were mine.
Oh, Greg, what are we gonna tell Linda, your beautiful, hot wife?
Carl, this anime came out early 2000s. It was MySpace.
You're right, it was MySpace.
God, did adults
I
use
stole
MySpace?
someone's kids off of MySpace.
I don't know, maybe? I heard people talk about that shit in like 2006. I don't know if any adults used it, but
Greg, what are we going to do? If your kids aren't real, what about your hot Asian wife?
Blah, I just wanted you to think I was a boomer.
What the fuck?
Wait, Greg, I thought you were a libertarian. And he goes, no, I'm an independent.
God.
I do have a hot Atlantean wife, though.
I wonder if the binary that was on Rebecca's screen said anything or if it was just a bunch of like nonsense gibberish.
I genuinely have no idea. I
don't want to go through
look
the
that
effort.
up now.
I'm sure someone might have done it. I'm not going through that all effort right now.
I'm legitimately so curious.
But you know what? You know what my favorite thing about Rebecca is?
Huh?
That little face that she makes, where you can very prominently see her upper lip.
Okay.
What?
The one that's like, hold on. The one it's like that with the little J mouth.
Well, that face is pretty good.
Every time I'm just like, haha. I don't know why. I just think it's funny.
I mean, that expression does convey a lot of emotion. I do enjoy drawing it, so I get it. To at least some degree.
It's got like Neko arc vibes to it, I feel.
But yeah. But
What
yeah.
is that thing? That Neko thing that...
It is a
Scrimblow?
joke character from a fighting game based off of a Japanese visual novel.
Oh, God.
It's basically the
Okay,
main
okay,
character
I'm
if she
good.
was a little funny cat.
It's especially funny when you go to look up what the fuck that character is. You get a cutscene of that character in the game, and you just suddenly hear her in almost perfect English going, "Sexy boy."
What?
What?
Really?
Oh God, have you not? Let me go fucking
Send
find
that
this.
to me for later. I'm not listening to it on podcast, but please, I need to see this and laugh.
I imagine it's a lot like how everyone in Fate, you know, they have what is it, Saber, the one that everyone, like the main one that everyone always
Saber
posts?
is the one that everyone is just like, ooh, wife.
And then you have this little creature.
Padaru's from fucking Fate.
Yeah,
I can blame Fate. I'm going to put her in the ground where she will never
I
come
forgot
out
that
again.
she's supposed to be Augustus Caesar.
What?
Who is she?
No.
Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, the 5th emperor of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, it's
She's
like
fucking
it's literally
Nero.
like it's like actually it's Saber, but just like with a red color scheme. Is that right?
That's a different one,
Oh,
I think.
A lot of them look the same, but
I don't know. A lot of them look similar.
I've watched Fate Zero, I think, and then Fate Stay Night, and then there's a
All I
bunch
know
on
is
Netflix.
Unlimited Blade Works because I watched that one scene and I shit my pants and I went, "This is really cool." Also,
Yeah.
Padoru.
fuck Padoru. All my homies hate Padoru. I'm gonna put you in the dirt with her. I'm going to silence Padoru forever. 2021 holiday season. Look forward to Padoru never appearing again.
Hope you all enjoy
This
it.
is an anti-Padoru podcast.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up and evil that you would say that. It's fucked up and awful that you would think that's okay to say.
It may be fucked up, but it's correct.
No.
Fuck this bitch. It is
no,
November 6th when we record this.
No,
You cannot.
I mean it is, but
You cannot bring Padoru into this. At
It's
least
too
not
late.
yet. If I have to put up with her, it's not till fucking December.
Shibuya, listen,
begins.
I don't care about the fucking turkey and my racist relatives. I just want to get into Christmas.
Oh, it's unfortunate you have to deal with racist relatives. Huh? Just cut off that part of your family, forehead. Damn, I'm sorry.
I gotta prove myself to my.
That's not till next episode. We have to address how Kaiba uses a fucking floppy disk.
No, Shibuya, he says that in this episode. It's like at the end of the episode.
Oh, right, he does have the little teaser at the very end.
Yeah, after they look up at the big funny invisible serpent in the sky.
Yeah, they do that, huh?
When Kaiba goes, "Trust me, Yugi, jump off the roof of this building," and he's like, "Are you fucking crazy?" Hey,
You're
dog,
insane,
I know you
Kaiba.
said that I smoke crack about the monster thing, but like, bro, are you crazy?
Kaiba just looks at him and goes, "You found a bag of my cocaine. I always carry a briefcase." And then he fucking jumps.
Jumps into his blue eyes white jet.
Speaking of, rip Blue Eyes White Jet. Rest in peace.
Gone too soon. Thank God it's gonna be back in the next arc.
Thank God.
It better be at least.
You know Kaiba owns 3 of those bitches because of course he does.
Yeah, one on each of his private estates.
Where are his private estates? Do tell. Please doc Seto Kaiba.
Why would I? How could I say where they are if they're private, Shibuya? Come on.
Private isn't private property, not private as in we don't know where they are.
We don't know what they are private. We don't know where they are.
I mean, I can tell you one of them's probably in Florida.
I mean, probably. Well,
You want to build Kaiba land, Orlando's perfect real estate for that shit.
free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Season 4, episode 25.
Episode 169!
Nice.
Good one.
Thank you. I have very few notes for this one. I'll be real with
Okay.
you.
It took me a hot second, but I fucking found it, Shibuya. Oh. Let me get this with the goddamn time code. Cause
Just DM that to me. I'm thank you.
I'm putting it in here. I want you to I need you to react to this shit live.
I didn't want to because then I have to put it in the video, Shora!
No, you don't. They don't
I mean,
have to
he
see it.
does.
Yeah, I do, if I react
Well,
to it.
Okay, yeah.
Fine,
What's
then
Melty Blood 2? Is that a fighting game?
Melty Blood is the fighting game based on a visual novel with a bunch of the characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched a video.
And then
I don't know.
they did
It popped
a
up in my
re-release, I
recommended,
believe.
and it was like, I can play a full Sonic game before Melty Blood can even load a level. And I was like, oh,
No,
that's
it was
cool.
Guilty Gear.
Oh, same
That was
thing.
Guilty Gear.
Same thing.
No. Very much not the same thing, because Guilty Gear has Soul Bad Guy who is hot as fuck. Anyway. Soul Bad Guy's attractive.
Oh, what an awful creature.
I thought you liked the cat.
I like the cat.
You don't like the cat?
I never said I
Carl?
liked the cat.
I always see you
Mhm.
tweet about it though.
But in yeah.
When have I? When have I?
But yeah.
When have I?
What?
When have I?
Maybe it wasn't you. I don't know.
There's a major difference between Carl talking to Dylan and tweeting about it.
That's what it is. Oh my god. Okay, did you guys see you guys see the tweet where who was I talking to? I was talking to it was someone on Twitter, and Dylan responded to my tweet, and I was like, I don't remember what I said.
I think I remember the
I was
thread,
just like, if you
but
didn't,
I don't remember who.
Right? Dylan clapped back with something, and I was like, "This is why your father left you." And then they were like,
What the
"You remember
fuck?
that?" And then they were like,
Jesus.
"This is so
you
fucked
can't
up."
just say that to people.
And then Dylan went, he really did
I
though.
know.
What
I
the
was
fuck?
like, "Oh no!" Because I even paused before I sent it. I was like, "Man, if this is even remotely true," I was like.
You thought before you spoke, and your thoughts said, "Go ahead, bud."
I was like, man, this is gonna be really bad if this is like even remotely true. And then it was, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what else I wish was true but wasn't? That's the opposite of what you're thinking, but you know, I really wish that Joey had actually punched this monster and shattered it into a million pieces with his bare strength, but he didn't.
Oh, I found it. You were talking to Jason and Vignon on Twitter. I found the fucking thread.
Oh, right.
There we go.
Oh, man.
So powerful. So terrifying.
God, so funny.
Reply.
Why are you replying to it now? Carl, what the fuck? Carl just replying to this with so true, oomphy. Fucking shut the fuck up.
You guys ready for Joey to fist fight a fucking war criminal?
I'm ready for the simp to get his shit rocked. Yeah?
That's what I said, the war criminal.
No, the simp.
Yeah, that's what I said, the war criminal.
Okay, fair.
He's Australian and a simp. There's no worse combination than that. My apologies to all of our Australian fans. I'm not sorry. How dare you be born criminals?
All three of you.
Wow, we really are just fucking... Alright, hold on. Let me write this down. Episode name, sorry to our Australian fans. This one's rough.
I can't just name it that.
Yes, I am gonna name it that. Fuck you.
Don't worry, Australian fans. We'll just force Carl to do the next Millennium Mic stream.
That's fine. Find me a day where I'm off of work and I'll do it.
Hey, wouldn't it be funny if we did an episode of Millennium Mike that was just Carl by himself for 2 hours?
I wouldn't be able to carry a podcast by myself. Do you hear me do the ad reads on dip ships? I can barely get through those.
We just pop in halfway through and we're like, "You're doing great, buddy," and then we leave.
Great friends, you wanna? Okay, there they go. All right. Anyone like grapes? You ever try heating up a grape in a microwave? They explode. You shouldn't do that. I heard they're pretty good. You shouldn't probably do that though.
Do they really?
Sometimes the seeds will shoot out like bullets and they might kill you. Don't do that. Eat them frozen.
Wait, what? The peas will shoot out of your microwave?
Grapes. The seeds from the grapes will shoot
Really?
out because the grape explodes.
I don't know if that's true or not. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a fucking fruitologist.
Don't try that, Bio. Do not try this at home. That's what Carl just said.
Yeah, I'm not a fruitologist. I can't confirm or deny if that happens, but you know.
Oh, I need to try that.
You can go and
Bio.
try that. Hey, do you guys ever wonder why we don't have like warm fruit as a thing?
Because it's gross?
I mean, warm fruit is just pie.
And yet you eat it in warm pies. Curious. I'm very intelligent.
I mean, besides like baking it into just like why don't you just take a strawberry, put it on a grill?
I mean, I've seen people who do that, and I question
Well,
why.
don't people like deep fry fruit?
I've seen grilled pineapple.
Well, they
Grilled
do. No, they
pineapple's
do it
good.
with pineapple and
Pineapple on top of
like,
ham?
watermelon. That's all I can really think of.
I've never seen grilled
I'm sorry,
watermelon.
Bio. Did you just say fucking ham and pineapple?
Yeah, you haven't tried that?
People eat ham and pineapple. I don't know how they do it, but they do.
It actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm muting Bio for the rest of this podcast. He's a fucking filthy heathen. I can't believe you would say that in front of my fucking face.
But you cook the pineapple on top of the ham, like you cut it in slices, and then like the juice from the pineapple.
Yeah, that's fine.
gets on
Okay,
the ham.
I thought you meant like on a pizza. I was gonna fucking slap the shit out of you.
Pineapple and pizza. Yeah, that's good too.
No.
No. There he goes.
He just left the fucking call for those of you who are listening.
Did you know that when you eat pineapple, it's also eating you?
Okay, it actually
Yes.
sometimes my gums would get like really, really torn up from pineapple.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because it breaks down the enzymes of your tongue and your gums while you eat it.
It's because of how acidic pineapple
Oh, is that why? It hurts.
We are an hour into this podcast and we've done an episode and a half.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode 160, nice.
We already moved. Yeah, we already introduced this one, right? My first note is motorcycle man screaming "mommy."
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That dude's fucking dead.
That dude managed to escape because the monster did not give a shit about him.
That
In
thing
fact, the
picked him up
monster-
by the head and went, "I like you cut, G," and sliced his head off.
No, it didn't.
What? No, I don't remember
It
Might
that.
didn't.
as well have.
What's
It should have.
funny about it is that the monster does not follow him and also takes enough care to not step on the bike.
It's very funny.
The fact that the monster specifically steps over the bike is the funniest shit.
Well, the bike didn't do anything to the monster. It has no quarrel with the bike.
You know, fair. I respect the monster that respects bikes.
I'm on you like stink on an elephant.
Okay, I've heard that
I
twice
really
now.
appreciate
Is that a thing?
That's a line in the episode.
Oh, okay, that's why I heard
Okay.
it twice.
I blacked out and forgot.
Yeah.
'Cause I-
Joey is chasing down Valen on the guy's bike after the monster was destroyed, and he shouts, "I'm on you like stink on an elephant." And it's
Of
like you
course, this
could have
motherfucker said that.
said anything else.
Dub Joey does not deserve how raw these episodes get for him. Dub Joey does not deserve it. Sub Joey does, because Sub Joey takes it very seriously and is a Chad. Dub Joey sucks.
You're gonna incur this fucking rage
You're gonna incur these nuts, Lamau.
from a certain borough of New York.
Is it all about the Mets?
I don't know if Brooklyn likes the Mets.
Okay, fair enough then.
The Mets kind of suck.
What?
But it's all about the Mets, baby. Love
All
the
about
Mets.
the Mets
Let's go,
bio.
Mets.
Come on. Let's go, baby. 1986 happened again, baby. Let's go. This whole time I've been sitting here wondering what Valen's specific reason for wanting to crush Joey is. I'm like, is it just that he wants to bang Mai? Is that all that there is to it? And
Yep.
doesn't want Joey around?
Yep,
or
pretty much.
is there something more than that? No, it's just that? Cool. Great.
In the sub, I
Okay.
can tell you it's more than that.
Nope.
But in the dub,
In the sub, Valen's... in the dub, it's just, I'm a simp. She keeps talking about you. I need you gone. I need you out of here.
I fell in love with her and then she keeps going, you know, that Joey Wheeler guy, you know, man, I can't wait to crush his fucking cock and balls. And I'm just like, I want that to be me.
Hey, Mai, you wanna go get a drink over at insert Australian restaurant here? That reminds me, I want to go crush Joey Wheeler's head between my thighs.
Oi, boy, you want to go get a little drinky winky down at the Cove Brew? The drinkery do.
Oi, Mai, you wanna go down to Cashies?
Let's go to. You want to go get some macas on me wheelie bike?
And you said that episode title wasn't gonna be accurate. Fuck off.
Cashies is a very real place.
Crikey, look out for that little wombat there. He's got me macas.
No, this isn't about the restaurant name, Shora. It's about everything else.
Oh no, Cashies isn't a restaurant. Cashies is a thrift store.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
The only reason I know that is because I follow the channel Dank Pods.
Dank
There's a
pods.
YouTube channel called Dank Pods. He's an Australian YouTube dude whose entire channel used to revolve around buying up old iPods and customizing them.
Oh.
Nowadays, it's a little bit more focused on just audio hardware in general, because nowadays he tends to buy what he refers to as nuggets, which are just really shitty old MP3 players and testing them.
That's funny.
It's really fucking great.
You guys like the part of the episode where it became 5Ds?
5D's nuts?
Yeah.
Oh, where they all went like cross fusion.
No, I mean where they were all riding on
They were all
motorcycles.
riding on motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched 5D, so I don't know what it is. I like the part where they have the armor.
Oh, you're going to. Don't worry.
Isn't that what's called for Mega Man Cross Fusion?
Something like that.
Dude, Mega Man's so fucking cool. I'm seeing like a bunch of like Battle Network stuff on my timeline and coming back. I love it.
I need them to announce the
I need
anniversary
it.
collection
Sorry,
already.
like,
I want to
need
go
that.
back through those games.
I'm going back through Mega Man Battle Network 5 right now. It's so much fun.
I need them to announce an anniversary edition of Battle Network 1 that has the Operation Shooting Star segment, because they released that in Japanese only.
Yeah, I never played that one. I tried to play like a patch version of it, but it was really bad.
Yeah. Also, I really desperately need them to fix which one is it? It's like fucking there's one specific yeah,
Is
there's
it
like
Red
one
Sun?
specific,
Is it the one that I had?
4 is bad.
It's Red Sun and
Blue Moon.
think.
Blue Moon.
It's so bad. It's
Yeah.
awful. Ugh.
because the
do you-
fucking translation in it is like god awful garbage.
The game is awful. You play the same game 3 times in a row to finish the whole game. It's bad.
Yeah, that was
You're
the
bad.
one I had as a kid. Bio, hee smile.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not to mention there's translation errors in almost every line of dialogue.
I haven't gone back through it. I need to go back through if only to read the translation.
Let me go fucking find it. Some of the translation errors are fucking hilarious.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna get a little bit into Valen's backstory. So, they just cut Valen's entire backstory outside of he was in juvie for shit. So, Valen's whole deal is that he grew up in an orphanage. Of course, no parents, which is why 4Kids had to cut that. He had this nice nun who was taking care of him and all the other kids who grew up in this church, and a bunch of Yakuza fucking buy out the church and slap the nun to the ground. And so Valen is a troubled kid because he gets into fights, and he tries to fight the Yakuza and is held off by this kindly nun who's still on the ground after getting slapped. It's just like, don't do it, you can do better than this. And then that night the church gets burned down
Yeesh.
because they had bought up the church and told them to leave. And so they're in this crowd that are like horrified watching this happen. It's assumed that the nun dies because we don't see her, but we see this stained glass thing that's poorly drawn with a nun on it shatter. So the thought is she was in the church and died. He sees the Yakuza laughing, gets really upset, and then finds them in an alley and beats them within an inch of their life with a steel pipe. And that is what lands him in juvie.
Nice.
Much respect, actually.
Okay, so there are a few notorious translation errors in later Battle Network games, some of which are really funny when you find them, and they're always like the most minor thing that you don't realize at first until you read it and realize, such as, want to savor your progress? There's so many electrical store. Legs go, Lan.
Jesus.
What a polite young man she was. These are all in the official English releases of the games.
Man. It's a shame that when they do the anniversary collection, I feel like they're just not gonna touch it. It's just gonna be emulated versions of the originals.
If they don't retranslate it.
I doubt they will, Shora. I wish they would, but I doubt it.
All I want is a good remaster of these games. Give me that. Don't do what fucking Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are doing.
Yeah, I get to play those when they
We
come
don't
out.
need one-to-one. We want the original, but with new additions and fixes.
Speaking of good ideas, it was a great idea of them to leave Tristan behind to die.
Yes.
It was very smart of them. Very cool.
Also, like Taya just sort of shoehorning in. By the way, guys, cops aren't of any help. They're on the bad guy's side.
Yeah. Like that.
We have to go save Joey. By the way, the cops are bad.
I like that they even have to say it. Like, imagine.
Hey, do you guys know Yugi's trapped in stone? Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? Did you guys know
By the
that?
way, the cops are bad, everybody.
Carl, you're giving me so much anxiety.
You guys know? Did you know that?
We understand.
Did you guys know? Did you know that Yugi's trapped in stone? Did you know?
Hey, did you know that Rebecca will never forgive the Pharaoh for what he did?
I'll never forgive you. I don't fucking care.
I don't
3
give
million
a fuck,
years old.
child.
I murdered a man by setting him on fire, and another by hanging him to death in his mind. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
I have a body count. That's not something that normal people can say, Taya. Unless you're a cop.
God.
I fucking hate Valen's deck with a burning passion.
Yeah, it's the most infuriating thing I've seen in the actual series to duel against. And that's saying a lot.
His deck fucking sucks. I'm just gonna summon all. It's literally like the most power trip. I'm gonna summon this monster that can never be destroyed, and this one that can always destroy all of your monsters, and it takes away all of your attack, all their attack from your life points, and this one negates any damage that I get, and this one can block anything that you try to do to any of your spells and stuff. And I can punch your monsters and beat them. It's real cool, and it makes me look like a cool pseudo armor robot.
Hey, don't forget that whenever Joey attacks a single piece, he can redirect it to whichever other one he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. It's literally the most kid on the fucking playground shit in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, but Valen basically getting a rider suit was kind of cool.
I would say it's more like a shitty Gundam.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's sort of more stylized towards Gundam, but I mean it's kind of neat.
If you were to compare it to any rider, I would say G3.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It is just as shitty as G3.
Hey, you like how Iron Man ripped off the HUD from Yu-Gi-Oh! Waking the Dragons arc?
Yeah.
It's real shitty, huh? How Marvel stole that.
I mean, Marvel steals a lot of things, let's be real.
No, I know they do, but like, I'm trying to make an actual joke about it.
There's no jokes. Just suffering.
There's no jokes, only having to hear that dumb AI voice narrate the entire thing and basically backseat duel for Valen. Legally. Which is stupid.
I like Mokuba and Kaiba being surrounded by a bunch of the monsters, and he's just like, that's not good.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for your input, Mokuba. I'm so glad.
Look, we need a straight man, and by straight man, I mean someone who will say the most obvious bullshit for the 2-year-old
I was
at
gonna
home
say, there's
watching
nothing straight
this.
about Mokuba, but... Speaking of not being straight, why does Darts constantly talk like he wants to stick his dick in the Great Leviathan?
Because you know he does.
It's like, yes, Great Leviathan. Let me feel how your tongue feels on the inside.
No.
Great Leviathan, show me your magnificent elongated form.
No.
Great Leviathan, show me your phallic image. Oh, great Leviathan. Every time he's on screen, it's fucking infuriating.
Great Leviathan, I would appreciate it if you could send me tit pics.
Great Leviathan, I need the nudes.
Great Leviathan, please show feet.
I don't have those.
I don't have feet. Please, Great Leviathan, grow feet and show, please. A Great Leviathan burp and fart video when?
Oh my god.
Great Leviathan, I need fin pics.
Fin pics. Jesus Christ.
Great Leviathan, if I feed you more souls, will you finally go with me to Hooters?
Great Leviathan, I'm going to feed you and make you big and round.
No! Leviathan, can I make you a blueberry?
Great Leviathan, show me your enormous bulbous form when I force inflate you, Great Leviathan.
This is the fucking Twitter preview. We have no fucking shame. Jesus
Great
Christ.
Leviathan, I'm going to invite you to my Discord server, but you can't talk about anyone but me only. If you understand what I'm referencing there, Jesus fucking
I know.
Great Leviathan, I want East egg. Please give East egg.
Stop. Oh my god.
Great
I'm
Leviathan,
dying.
tickle my little piggies.
Carl,
They've been naughty.
Carl.
Hey, Great Leviathan, what is it this time? I want you to hypnotize me like Ka.
I'm into Great Leviathan. Give me the sissy hypnosis.
Jesus Christ.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't
It's
want to know.
dire and
Okay.
bad, and that's all I'm going to tell you.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you because I know you'll be into it. Season 4, episode 26.
Fuck up! Carl!
What the heck?
What the heck?
That's, not only is that incorrect, that's fucking rude.
I love it how
Darts is into it. Anyway, season 4 episode.
I love it how sometimes when we're recording this, you can just tell what's gonna be the fucking preview video.
Yeah, I don't know whether that bit is too long for Twitter. If it is, that's really unfortunate.
This entire time, constantly calling fucking Valen a criminal. Didn't know he was actually a criminal.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so funny.
Lost my fucking mind. You gotta be. He's actually a fucking criminal. I told you.
It's also fucked up that the prison was entirely a front for Darts to just find someone ruthless.
Here we are, old chum.
So, minor thing. The Japanese episodes do not just do the lazy thing of fighting for a friend part 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.
They get individual names, yes.
This one has the name Full Armor Gravitation, which, a little boring, but still better than just fighting for a friend part 2.
Yeah. I mean, he do be fighting for a friend, though. It's not incorrect.
Great Leviathan.
Stop. Hey, you want to know something funny? Funny? Remember back in Battle City when I said that Yugi just using defusion on Merrick was stupid and probably wouldn't have worked normally?
Remember Battle City?
Yeah, I do. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if Joey had a defusion, used it on Valen's fucking stupid armor, and then just punched him in the face directly?
Oh, it would have been amazing.
That would have been so good.
Armor gimmick is fucking trash. It should be really fucking cool. It sucks. I hate it.
Damn, and this is coming from the bitch who plays trains. Imagine.
Trains?
Trains are very straightforward and easy.
That doesn't make them any less awful to fight against.
It's just an OTK deck. What's wrong with it?
That.
Yeah. It's not Valen.
I mean, you're
At
right,
least the
it's
train
not.
deck gets a chance to like fuck up and not destroy someone. This one is like, oh, you want to try and play the game, Matt? No. No. It's like fighting Black Wings. It sucks. Or a good frog deck.
Frogs are good.
Frogs are fucking funny though.
I fucking love frogs.
Stupid
Totally
little guys.
awesome. Top tier. Love that. Love those funky
High top
bastards.
tier.
Just gonna drop an image of totally awesome because we need to. We deserve it. They deserve it. Look at them.
They tried really hard. I love them. Look at them. They're so good.
They're so good.
They tried really hard with the shots of the bike, like Mai on the bike going across everything, just for them to look really fucking bad.
I thought you were talking about like some kind of like Totally Spies thing from Cartoon Network. I was like, what?
It's totally awesome.
No, I'm just talking about frogs.
Just some awesome toads.
Frogs are an archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's real good.
Those little guys.
They are, indeed. Awesome.
Fun fact, they aren't affected
wanna fuck
by
them?
wetlands.
What?
No, what?
They aren't affected by what? Woodlands?
There's a field spell called Wetlands that'll increase the attack of all level 2 water type monsters.
Oh.
I think they also have to be aqua type. It increases their attack by I think 1200. So it's very good for like little frog stall decks. It doesn't work on Exceeds because they don't have a level, they have a rank.
Huh.
I learned that the hard way.
Oof.
Did you say I wanted to fuck the frogs?
Sorry,
Did I hear
what?
that right? Is that what you said to me?
Well, you said fun facts.
Is that what
I
you
thought
said to
that's
me
where
in my
you're going.
ears? No, I'm blocking you. That's it.
Hey, they put chemicals in the water that made this episode take 10 years and then not have nothing interesting happen.
Yeah, it really did.
Isn't that fucked up?
I just, the thing of this fucking, I hate the subplot with Mai so fucking much.
Yeah.
Because she's just constantly going, I will never forget what you did to me. And it's like, what? Like how he saved his life? How he saved your life? He risked his life multiple times to save yours, ending up in a coma to save you from the Shadow Realm. Is that a bad thing? Did you want to die? Did you not want him to save you? Are
Yeah, I
you
still
mad
don't
because he
understand that.
saved you? What is your whole point in this arc. It's, oh, I got sad because some guys at a tournament said that I was bad even though I won the tournament, and they said I wasn't as good as the others. Why do you care? You fucking beat them. You're better than them.
Okay, the problem here is that I understand why they chose to do this subplot with Mai for filler. And it's smart and it makes sense because there is lingering trauma from a shadow game. And I respect that they decided to go that route because it's actually an interesting choice for a character.
I would like it if they actually went with that, like, fully, instead of her just being like, I feel inferior to you guys. I'd like it much better if she was just fully traumatized from it. Not just like, I want to be strong so these people will stop making fun of me and comparing me to you guys. And instead it was,
but being
I don't want to go into the
point.
Shadow Realm again.
Being strong is the point of that. She wants to be strong so she will never lose another duel where that is the stakes.
Yeah, but they don't really, like, they focus on it every now and then, but the whole, like, thing in the first part they showed was her, like, overhearing these people shit-talking her and saying she's not as good as Joey and Yugi, and her going, I need to get stronger so I'm not in their shadow. She even in this game just says, I don't want to live in your guys' shadow. I'm gonna be better than you. Fucking, what does that have to do with anything? Just make the entire subplot about her being scared to lose and end up in that situation with Merrick again, instead of it being that she wants to be better than them.
I just hear that Carl doesn't want a woman empowering herself.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ,
Well, I'm gonna empower myself by taking the reins and just saying, like, yeah,
Carl?
the problem with this filler is that when it's good, it's really good with stuff like that, and when it's bad, it's so fucking dire because they just lose the entire point of doing this whole character arc, and they make it all about her relationship to other people as opposed to her trauma.
Sorry, Shibuya, I blacked out. I was staring in a rage at Bio's name.
That's fair.
Thinking of how I'm going to slap the shit out of him into the next century. I'm going to slap you until you're 50 years older somehow.
I'm already 50 years old.
Are you gonna turn Bio into Phil of the future? Become a 22nd century man?
Yeah.
Yo!
I'm going to slap that belly button and pinky toes right off you.
Stop.
What?
Let's move on. Let's not address it.
I don't know if the belly button part's true, but I know in Phil of the Future he didn't have pinky toes because they evolved to not have pinky toes. I remember that specifically from the show.
I don't remember that about Phil of the Future, but it has been many years since I've seen it. I remember the wizard was really cool.
I remember that because they'd show their feet and they all had no pinky toe, and I was like, it was gross.
Okay.
A lot of shows like focusing on feet for some reason. I wonder why.
Gee, I wonder why so many people developed the fetish anyway.
Fucking psychopaths. Oh, there was an off-model Christian in this episode that made me lose my fucking mind. Here you go.
That's really
I
funny.
hate Tristan.
I wish they'd let him die.
Something's wrong with my face. I feel like it's melting.
I wish that they'd let him get fucking rammed through by one of those monsters' swords.
Why can't they force him to do a shadow game when he knows he's gonna lose?
Really?
Yeah, I wonder why they never actually put Tristan through a shadow game when I think, like... No, Taya hasn't been through one either. Almost everyone has, but not...
Because if they put him through a shadow game, nobody would fight to get him back.
Yeah.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what? You figured it out. You cracked the code.
Oh no, Tristan's gone. Tristan's been sent to the shadow realm. Oh no.
Pharaoh, you must have come here to save all of your friends. That's right. I'm here to save them all. You can keep Tristan, though. What? You can that one? You can keep that one there. I don't need that one back.
Pharaoh, I've taken your best friend, Tristan.
No, not Joe. Wait, what?
Which one is Tristan again?
Pharaoh, I've come to deliver the most awful thing imaginable. A forced ad break.
Wait, Tristan.
Do you enjoy boating? How about listening to three friends tell stories and talk about their weeks? Then I've got just the podcast for you. Dip Ships, the legitimate boating podcast. Every week, Carl, Jordan, and PM get together and tell their favorite stories and recap what's been going on in their lives, and talking about boating too, I guess. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Podbean. And we'll see you on the Nautical Mile.
And this is where I just cut to doing the dipships thing.
How dare you?
Go watch Dipships. It's funny.
I'm advertising your fucking podcast, Carl. How dare I do that?
Chips.
How dare.
It's a podcast.
How dare we cross promote?
How dare you be a good friend?
Thank you.
Once we're a little bit more ready, I'll be able to put together an advertisement for Digimon.
I can't hear Shore at all. Is he talking?
What? Bio, is that a joke or legitimate?
No, I could see his thing moving and I can hear some whispering, but I could not hear a word he was saying.
Oh, your audio might be low.
Doesn't realize that I'm talking shit about him behind his
Did I
back.
pull your audio
Shora,
down?
please don't. Please don't.
No, Shore is a little low.
He doesn't realize that I'm doing this intentionally.
This is a joke. Is this a joke?
He just made a joke about doing
Okay.
this intentionally.
Okay.
I'm turning away from my mic so he can't hear me. Plop.
I still
Sure,
can't. I was
please.
gonna say, so is this joke still going?
We can't do the rest of the podcast if you turn your head away from your mic like this, please.
He's never going to know.
Sure.
He doesn't realize I'm outside his house right now.
No. Stop.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hi.
Hi.
Bio, your kid's gonna walk into the room holding something, and you're gonna go, "What do you got there?" And he's gonna go, "A knife."
Where did that?
And Shore's gonna be outside the window cackling like, "Yes, yes, little one, go and get your father."
No, Shore's just gonna isolate the clip of you going, "Yes, kill," and then play that on his phone.
Oh, you mean
I'm
like?
just gonna be standing outside your window.
Yes, I do mean like that. Thank you.
I'm gonna be standing outside your window, but I've got full-sized Yami Merrick hair.
Okay, yesterday or like over the last week, I think it was last week, my son, like, what did he do?
Pulled a knife on you?
He did something insane where like he distracted me. My wife had just filled up a watering can full of water, and so like while I was like trying to take care of the thing that he had just messed up, he like zipped over to the watering can and picked it up and was gonna like pour it all over the floor. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, I saw the tweets about
I was
this.
like, what
Shit.
the heck? Anyways,
He is turning into a clever little
he's
snake.
so clever. It's crazy.
He's becoming Zigbar.
Shut up.
Dangerous.
Clever little sneak.
Clever little snake.
You gotta say that to him every time he tries to do something bad and you catch him.
I should, yeah.
Just get like a Staples button, but instead of saying that was easy, it says clever little snake.
I love this this Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
Yeah, it's real fun. It sucks how Joey doesn't draw Hermos until the end of this episode, making it effectively mean jack shit. Can we move on?
I guess, yeah.
All right.
Okay, the guy's name is Valen, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He like totally wants to bang Joey. Did anyone get that
No,
vibe?
he wants to bang Mai.
He learns that Joey is also attractive during the course of this duel. I will
'Cause
say that.
he said something and I was like, and then someone responds like, wow, he's a thing against Joey, and I was like, a thing against Joey or a thing for Joey? Because
There is such thing as a hate fuck bio. Remember this.
oh yeah, that's true.
So he could despise him and also bang him. That
Yeah.
is entirely on the table.
Very true, very true.
Episode 171. My first note. It's a real good one. Maybe one of the best notes I've ever written is, I'm so sorry for forcing everyone on the podcast to watch this shit.
What?
This is the low point of Waking the Dragons.
Yeah.
Literally the only note I have is that anything happened in this episode.
Some stuff did, apparently, like Valen lying dead on the floor, which was funny.
I missed that.
I just wanted Tristan to get his fucking throat slit and fall dead to the floor.
Damn.
Oh no, something did happen in this episode. Fucking Kaiba stole a car, told the owner, no, I'll buy it off of you. Did a funny pen spin, wrote a $500,000 check, and then drove off.
Yeah, it was great. Just
What a
got
good
in. The guy's
scene.
like, what are you doing with this car? He's like, I'm buying it. While the dude's talking, writes out a check, chucks it at him, and goes, later, fucker.
It's so good.
You're forgetting about the other most important thing that happens in this episode.
Oh.
Joey summons a funny little monster, a funny little what was it? The guardsman
Brigadier
of Landstar or whatever.
Landstar.
Brigadier of Landstar, yeah. And
Yeah, he's got a gun.
he's got a really shittily edited gun.
I forget that 4Kids
real
does
strong.
this. Yeah, I think it's just a rifle in the sub.
Yeah, it's just a shittily edited fucking gun.
God.
It stands out so much.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, he's so good. My favorite part of this episode is watching Valen's twisted and mangled corpse fall to the ground.
It was funny. It was very funny. I respect that Joey gets to have the cool suit. I don't respect Dub Joey enough to think that he deserves it.
I
Because
respect. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say because fucking Lord of the Red, way above Joey's
real
pay
good.
grade.
Yeah,
So good.
real good.
I appreciate that this is the point in the duel where it just devolves into a fucking fist fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's real good.
I love that Valen appreciates Joey's determination, like the hit quirky indie RPG Undertale.
Yeah! Woo! Sans! Yeah! Hey, hey Carl, do you know
Yeah,
if
what's up?
anybody summons like a skull servant or anything later on? So that I can just edit Sans into a clip and make it really funny.
In these episodes, no.
Not in these episodes at all, but like in the future, in the last season that we have to
I
watch.
have no goddamn idea. Probably.
Okay. If anybody summons like a funny skeleton servant, I will just make an edit
Look,
of that scene
I mean,
as Sans.
Bakura's fucking there. It's gonna happen at some point, I'm sure.
I know Bakura's there, but like I don't know if he uses skull servants at this point because he has his fucking Necrofear
I
deck.
don't know shit.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my.
I don't know. I don't know.
What is that?
What?
Your mama.
What's what?
The thing Carl posted. Jesus.
It's Brigadier of Landstar.
Oh yeah, that's Brigadier of Landstar
He's one
with
of Joey's
the
monsters.
4Kids censored gun, which is just like a funny color gun.
Oof.
Yeah.
I love it when
it's
they
rough.
do that.
I'd also like to say that Valen at one point in the sub talks about how the Orichalcos turns this into the equivalent of a shadow game.
Yeah.
Where all the damage done is actually physical damage, and the dub I don't think ever says that explicitly. Which is why Joey is like so exhausted later on, because he got down to 100 fucking life points in this duel against Valen.
I mean, he also got punched in the fucking stomach.
Yeah.
He did, but like it was not only a punch from Valen in real life, it was also soul damage from a Duel Monsters game.
Hey, Bio.
What?
Bio, you like gambling cards, Bio.
Do I like what? No, shut up.
Bio, you like gambling cards, Bio. Bio,
Freaking
gambling
stupid
time,
chance
Bio.
cards.
Bio, you doing gambling, Bio. It's time, baby. It's time, baby. We gotta do the gambling. 1986, get out it again, baby. Let's go.
Carl, that's not till the last episode where he duels Mai.
What? No, he uses a chance card.
No, it's in this episode. He
Does he use
uses
one in this
the
episode?
gambling.
He uses
Yeah.
a stupid dice thing.
I thought he only used skull dice in the duel with Mai.
No, he uses another thing to like
To half his
whatever
damage,
number
right?
he rolls. He has to like draw and discard that amount of cards.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay, sorry, that's my bad.
I think there's another one also. I don't fully remember. I just saw that he used a gambling card, and I was like, "Bio, you love gambling."
Yeah, there was one card where it's like, okay, pick one random monster. No, it's just pick one random card from your graveyard, and you get to add that to your hand and use it. I think that's the only other one that counts as gambling. Otherwise, his strats are pretty gambling free this time around. Shockingly,
Did you guys hear the little pop that happened when Valen's hair came out of the helmet?
it's so good. That entire shot of just like the hologram smushed his hair and so it floofs back out, real good. Love that.
It was the most cartoonish fucking. It's so good.
Oh, I did hear
So
that.
good.
It's so good.
I thought that was his arm cannon falling off.
No,
it's
that's
his
his
hair
hair
popping
popping back out.
Allow me to read you my last few notes. Let this end, please, 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 please. It continues for a while. A woman can't possibly be part of duels like this with lives on the line. The scapegoats, no. And that continues for a while. and then let the
Yeah.
fucking duel end, let it end, please, and then that continues for a while also.
My last note is just Yo Joey Dragon in all caps. So that's pretty cool.
That's fair.
What
That's
else is great?
really good. My last note is which is the equivalent of keyboard smashing. The scapegoat screaming in all caps, and that's
It was
it.
so sad.
Fucking rest in pieces.
Oh yeah, something about the Ermos cannon. What do you guys think about the Ermos cannon? Because I kind of hate it.
It's
love it.
goofy and funny.
The Hermos? What?
Cause Joey uses Hermos and Rocket Warrior to make a Hermos cannon. And then Valen says, no, fuck you, and Uno reverses to get his own Hermos cannon.
I mean, it's one of the more practical things that Hermos has made, I guess.
I mean, Hermos has also made the Red Eyes sword, which is pretty practical.
Yeah, that and the Red Eye Sword are like...
Considering it's an equip card that gives you piercing damage and a second like attack during the battle phase, it's really fucking good.
That's really fucking good.
Yeah.
The only thing that would make it better is if it actually gave the opponent life, or not the opponent, gave the equipped monster attack points,
Yeah.
which it does in the anime, not here,
Shame
not in
about
the TCG.
Season 4, episode 28.
Episode 172.
This duel sucks, bro.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm so tired of it.
Fighting for a Friend, Part 4.
I was like, he just uses one thing over and over again. He just uses his stupid armor. Who
Yep.
cares?
It's just armor.
That's his entire deck. That is his whole
personality.
strategy.
He's like, oh, look at this cool armor. Don't you guys like it? His friends are like, please just talk about something else. He's like, it has lights on it. The light. I'll talk about the lights on my armor. That's really cool. And they're just like, we're leaving. And it's like, no, come back. I'll talk about something else. And they're like, you're not gonna talk about something else. No, I will. I'm not. But the armor is really cool. Like that's all it is. I hate it.
This is why Raphael and Alistair never want to hang out with him.
That's what it's like being friends with people who play 14.
Wow, that
I
was
hate you.
That was mean. I'm sorry.
that was fucking piercing damage if I've ever seen it in real life.
Look at my Warrior of Light. Isn't it really, really cool? Look at this outfit I got for them. Yeah, okay. All right, sweetie. Yeah, that's cool.
I made a Google Drive of reference photos for my 14.
In fairness, you make content for it. You need that for thumbnails.
Yes.
That's understandable.
It's true. It's true.
Hey, can we talk about how goofy the name Big Bang Dragon Blow is?
It's really goofy. It's
really
perfect for
fucking-
Joey.
What a stupid fucking name.
I love the idea that Joey has to come up with these names on the spot, so he's like, Big Bang Blow. Yeah, that sounds fine.
I'll give you a bing bang and a blow. What?
Ah,
What?
Shit.
Got him.
And then they make out like that Sonic and Mario thing.
Mike's just standing there watching, like, I love gay men.
No, the seal of Orichalcos has possessed
Yeah, like
her, so
that.
she is a homophobe right now.
Yeah, exactly like this. This is how they make out with each other.
Don't post the Mario Sonic kiss. Don't. No,
Never
ew.
seen that.
God, Carl. It's not great.
The little bit of good inside of my Valentine's, just watching Valen and Joey make out, like, that's kind of hot.
Yeah, like she's fighting off the seal's influence to be like, that's gay. Good.
She just stares emptily and then just starts slowly nodding her head. Yes, just like more.
Meanwhile, miles and miles away, Serenity, known homophobe.
Stop! I forgot! No! God damn it. God damn it.
I was trying to make up some kind of bit in my head about the Seal of Orichalcos and conservatives, but couldn't get there.
God. Serenity walks up like, big brother, I've come to watch your duel. And then she sees Joey and Valen making out, and she turns to like Tristan, who's just there, and she's just like, I want my eyes away.
Hey, Bio, I have the joke for you.
Yep.
Darts in his Atlantean cave. Great Republican.
No.
What?
I mean,
Bayonara, war criminal, have fun in super hell.
oh, fuck. I'm very happy I was able to get y'all with that fucking Serenity bit.
God,
I didn't
yeah,
get it.
I got blindsided by that.
You know what I got blindsided by? Kaiba getting out of the fucking car and staring down all these monsters going, evening, is there something I can help you boys with?
Yeah, that shit. I didn't write that down because I was dissociating hard, but that's
Every
real
single
good.
episode of Kaiba's in, he has a fucking banger line.
Did we not bring up the absolute power move that was Kaiba just getting in a car and being like, this'll cover
No,
it?
we did.
No, we
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Okay.
The
I
fact
must
that he does this
disassociate.
elaborate pen spin while he's writing the check for $500,000 is so good.
The fact that they decided, let's put a little bit of budget into that scene. Let's make that the Sakuga of this episode.
Well, yeah, they reused the Val and Sakuga, so they got to put the budget elsewhere.
Fair.
Although there was a fair bit of Sakuga in Valen and Joey punching the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
That shit was
Joey.
good.
Joey standing here just like, I don't feel too good. I can't really stand too well. My hands is shaking. I'm like, why did you challenge her to a duel knowing how fucked up you were, bro?
Yeah, that's a good fucking question.
I understand. I care about you, Mai. I want to save you no matter the cost, even if it costs me my life. Hey, bro, maybe just don't to that degree.
It's he talks about not wanting to run away anymore and wanting to understand her truly, because she keeps going like, you don't know what it's like, and he's like, listen, when I duel someone, we have like a bro to bro connection, and I understand what they're feeling. So I'm gonna feel you, Mai. Not literally. No, don't take that out of context.
No,
I'm
no.
I'm gonna understand what you're feeling by dueling you, even though I'm about to
Consensually,
literally
maybe.
pass out.
Women freak me out, Mai.
It doesn't help that your entire deck is made up of bird ladies. You combine the two freakiest
Joey,
things.
big titty, fuck.
What?
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 Okay, thank you for moving on from that. Blue Flame Swordsman. Like that.
Very cool.
Very basic palette swap, but really sick. Love that.
You make fire blue, it becomes much cooler. That's
I
fucking
agree.
basic science.
Blue fire is actually really cool.
Yeah, that's like when you make lightning red, it becomes extra epic.
Yeah.
Love that.
Did you guys ever watch Blue Exorcist?
Yes, I love Blue Exorcist.
Pretty good.
So good.
Oh, have you guys watched Noragami?
Yes.
Do you like that?
I also like Noragami a lot. I
liked
still
it.
need to watch Arigoto.
I haven't finished it.
I haven't yet. The original Noragami, first season, pretty good. I think it's well worth it if you got the time.
Have you guys ever watched the anime Sagama?
No?
No, I'm not gonna Sagan your nuts, Carl. I know what bait you're running.
Season 4, episode 29.
No,
God.
we're still on this one because I have to talk about the play where Mai just has that mirror and uses the scapegoats
Oh,
against
yeah,
Joey.
the gross mirror.
And she just has the line of like, forgive me if I'm not impressed since you do this shit every time you duel, lamer.
Yeah, that was really good.
What a good line. Anyway, now we can move on.
How am I gonna deal with all these monsters? Raigeki.
Episode
Dark
173 could have been solved with a dark hole.
Season 4, episode 29. They watched where the Orichalcos dropped and immediately forgot where it fucking fell. I can't believe they're this stupid.
Yeah, well, Yugi, the competent one, the one that has the working brain, was too busy staring at Tamias to actually know where the Orichalcos landed.
Too busy looking at this funny little dragon doing a little dance on his card. He's like, what the hell?
The dragon's doing the fucking, like Russian dance that the cow does. I don't know the name of it. Hold on.
Are you thinking the same what I'm thinking of?
It's Polish cow. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
If someone can get a 3D model of Tamias and make that, that would be incredible.
Exactly what I was thinking of.
I'm glad we have same brain. Just terminal fucking same brain.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's incredible.
Love that right off the bat we start with another banger Kaiba line. Mokuba, what do I always tell you? If at first you don't succeed, blast them with your blue eyes again!
Yeah.
I heard that,
So
lost
good.
my shit because it was a good callback, and then was like, wait, Kaiba, you have all 3 blue eyes. Mokuba literally can't follow your advice. Please shut the fuck up. Teach him real life lessons. Like, carry a knife and pepper spray.
No, one day Kai will be dead, and he'll pass on his blue eyes. Well, no, he'd be buried with them. Never mind.
No, Kaiba would develop science to keep himself alive. He'll be the frozen head of Walt Disney of the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. Don't worry.
So Shibuya,
Yeah.
Good news, I found a 3D model of Tamias.
Hell yeah!
Oh no.
Bad
I was
news,
gonna say this
Oh
is
no.
it costs $10.
What?
It's not that
Yeah,
bad.
It's
no.
on Sketchfab.
Sketchfab?
You really only need 2 frames to make this animation work. So if I can just like,
Good news, however,
oh,
You bought it?
it's really fucking strong
God.
looking.
that's funny as fuck.
That's really good. Look at
That's real solid.
That's perfect. Jesus Christ.
Man.
Love it.
Oh my god.
I love
it's so
evil Mai
fucking
standing here like,
strong.
why won't Joey get mad at me? Maybe he's just built different. Joey's like picking his nose, pulls out a booger, and he goes, looks both ways, shoves it in his mouth. She's like, God, I want to fuck him so bad.
Ugh. Valen had a line in the sub, like right before he ate shit and died, where he looks to Maya and goes, I see why you were obsessed with him. He's got something we don't have. An indomitable duelist spirit or whatever. And then Mai later on, like in this episode, has a crisis of like, I'm not obsessed with him. Do I really lack this? What the fuck? What the fuck? And like the crisis is breaking her out of the Orichalco's spell.
I'm sorry, and I'm pretty sure in the dub he said that Joey has a lot of heart, which
Yeah.
is something they lack, and now I'm just imagining Syx at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 holding his hand up to the moon, but instead you just hear,
Oi, Kingdom Hearts! Where's me heart?
No, Valen's the Luxord. Are you kidding me?
I mean,
This writes
yeah.
it fucking self.
Yeah, but I'm just imagining Syx in that accent and it's killing me.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Ugh.
I also want you to know that for the rest of this recording, I have Polish Cow on.
Good.
I can't play it on podcast because it's a copyrighted song, but it's on in spirit.
I guess this is where I started losing my mind. I wrote more like card of dank titty when she used card of sanctity, and then I just went, I just typed,
Raphael, stop talking about Guardian Iatos. Shut the fuck up. It's so dire.
Hey, so fucked up piece of trivia about the Mai and Joey duel here.
Yeah.
This is the only time a duel fully shown on screen was won by a player who activated the seal.
Well, thanks for spoiling the future.
Yeah.
that's not true.
thanks.
Yugi won. Oh no, never mind.
No, Yugi
No,
did not
Yugi
win.
lost. Yugi
That
lost
was
the
very
shit.
much the point.
I'm sorry, my brain stopped working, as is wont to happen.
That is interesting trivia, though.
Hey, does Knight of Dark Dragon actually exist?
Yes, actually, I think so, because Knight of Dark Dragon, I think, is just the paladin of Blue Dragon, but for red eyes.
I don't see it actually existing in the TCG.
Knight of Dark Dragon.
There is a paladin of Dark Dragon, but
Yeah,
I don't
they
believe
just,
there is a knight.
That's the one. Yeah.
They just changed its name to Paladin of Dark Dragon to fit with the Paladin of White Dragon.
Paladin of White Dragon is sick.
Because I was like, I swear this thing exists, but I don't remember it being Knight of Dark Dragon. And also, when you look at its ritual card in the show, it's very clearly just Paladin of White Dragons, but edited and flipped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's very funny.
it is really funny.
What a cool card.
I have so few notes for this fucking episode.
Oh, same. I started losing track after the last episode. I have barely anything.
That's fair. One little thing I really do like though is when it's Joey's turn and he's like, I'm setting 2 cards, it shows him fucking struggling to put them in the duel disc because he is so exhausted. I love that. It's the little things
really
like
good.
that.
Really good. Also, him actually summoning fucking Guilford and wiping out our whole field. I was like, oh, thank God.
Oh, I saw
What a
Guilford
good
and I
move.
pogged. Fucking love Guilford. He doesn't show up enough.
More like Dilford, because that's the dad I'd like to duel.
Okay.
Can't believe Joey lost and died.
Reaction. Oh man, I love you, Carl.
What?
I said I love you.
You mean that?
Yes? No?
You want a fucking kiss, bro?
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, what's the fucking point then?
Hey, what about that glitch in the holograms? Wasn't that weird? Wasn't it weird how
Can't believe
Tobias and
Joey's
Pretty
fucking
started
dead.
crying? And it's a glitch in the fucking holographic system?
It was great.
Fuck off, Kaiba.
It's a glitch in the system.
I was so hoping that Mai would just take Hermos, and Hermos would be like, yeah, you can wield me because you're out for revenge and I hate these fuckers. But no, fuck Raphael.
Raphael's gonna get Hermos. He's just gonna be like, I mean, I'm gonna try it, I guess.
And then Hermos is gonna stab him.
Mai picks up Hermos, and Hermos just looks at her like, titty. I can accept this.
He summons Hermos, and then it turns around and just bites him in half.
God, I wish. My summons Hermos to a field full of harpy ladies, and Hermos looks at her and goes, "What the fuck are you?" And then he looks down, and he goes, "Booba."
Okay, but honestly, getting Hermos fusions with Harpy Lady cards would have been fucking awesome.
Hermos
that
goes,
could've
"Hey
been
man,
so sick.
I can't believe I'm surrounded by a bunch of tits." You get it? Cause like the birds, you know, like, please, laugh. Mai just sort of stares at him.
Mai just stares and goes, "Yeah, you were Joey's monster, all right."
Like, you hung out with him too much. He's like, "I know. I'm sorry."
He goes, "I'm sorry, you're a very nice lady. I do this all the time. I embarrass myself in front of women. I'm sorry."
And then Critias breaks through the wall and he goes, "What's up, bitches? It's the finger."
Now I have to censor it again. God fucking damn it. We never
You're
learn.
welcome.
Mai summons Hermos, and Hermos immediately turns around and goes, "Hi, mommy. I mean, mommy. I mean, mommy. I mean, mommy.
What was everyone's least favorite card in play?
What was the name of fucking Joey's armor card?
Aura armor.
Aura armor? Boring. I don't like that he magically had it for the duel against Valen when Duke never told him that he uses armor cards.
I agree. It was
Yeah.
kind of stupid.
Yeah, Aura
Cool,
armor
but
was
stupid.
a little boring. I do like his Red Eyes Black Dragon Saint Seiya armor. It's
That was
great.
really fucking
That
good.
armor is incredible.
It's really good. My least favorite card is the entirety of Valen's deck.
That's fair.
My least favorite play is Joey deciding to duel 2 times in a row despite being so horribly fucked up.
Yeah.
My least favorite play is the stupid chance cards. Of course.
So wrong.
Cool.
Wrong and incorrect.
Very new and innovative bio.
Thank you.
What about your least favorite card, Bio?
Least favorite card?
If you say any of the gambling cards, I'm gonna slap you.
Fuck. Maybe like the harpies, because freaking Mai making fun of Joey that he always uses the same stuff and she's using the same things over and over again.
That's fair, actually.
That's fair.
That's a good point. She's a hypocrite when she says that.
Yeah.
Typical woman, am I right?
Shut the fuck up.
Will you censor that? Should we cut that out?
No, you live with your shame.
no,
It's not like
no,
the shit.
no,
It's
no,
not
no.
like the shit Shora said last episode that I had to hard censor because it was real dire.
I don't even remember what
I
I
don't
fucking
even- I don't
said.
remember
That's the
what it was
funniest
either.
thing.
I should pull that out and show you because it was fucking rough.
Please do.
I'll do that after we're done recording.
Sure.
My least favorite card would be Psychic Armorhead because it just keeps coming back and I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
My least favorite play was Valen.
Good. Yeah.
Correct.
Everyone's favorite card. I'm playing. My favorite card is the Fang.
The what?
Again,
Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword.
You good?
Wow, what was your favorite card?
Favorite card? I don't know. When they changed it into the dragon sword, and that's not a card, but that was pretty cool.
Dragon
Yeah,
Sword is a card.
Red Eyes sword is a real card.
I thought it was kind of stupid that they morphed 2 dragons into a sword, but I thought the actual sword was pretty cool.
That's what Hermos does.
Yeah, Hermos turns things into equip spells.
Hermos makes equipment.
Yeah.
Critias fuses with trap cards. Hermos fuses monsters to become equip cards. And Timaeus just does whatever the fuck he wants.
Timaeus creates fusion monsters.
Red Black Dragon Sword is great.
I'm surprised no one said Lord of the Red was their favorite card, so I'm just going to take that.
I was going to say, I was expecting someone to do it.
I was so prepared for someone to do it. I put Blue Flame Swordsman as my favorite just because of that. But
it is really strong, but I didn't want to steal that this week. My favorite play, however, was Valen decking Joey in the fucking stomach.
My favorite play was Joey's scale suit.
My favorite.
Hey, I'm a scaly.
My
See,
favorite.
I'm not a furry.
My favorite play was when he went. Yeah, when the armor was put on.
When the armor hit.
It just gave me like Battle Network vibes with cross fusion. So
that's fair. That's very fair. My favorite play was Joey's insanely elaborate, like 6-card combo just to give Blue Flame Swordsman the Red Eye Sword.
It's fucking insane.
Because it was like, all right, I'm gonna use this ritual spell to bring out this card, and then I'm gonna sacrifice this card to get a Red Eyes out of my deck, and then I'm gonna sacrifice the Red Eyes and fuse it with Hermos to get a sword from my Blue Flame Swordsman, who's also here. Takes like 10 minutes. So dumb. I love it.
Like, dang, he got them plays. That's crazy.
Damn, he got them combos.
That's crazy.
Okay. So, I made a post about this yesterday, and only Carl responded, but
what?
I'm going to ask you all right now. So for the next episodes, the problem is that we have a 3-part duel and then a 6-part duel. So, would you rather bulk it up and do 9 episodes next week so that we can then just move on to the last 2 episodes of season 4 and some of season 5? Or do you want to just do the 3-part duel, wing it, and then do the 6-parter after that? Because we could do a short episode. I don't mind.
I don't know.
I have all the time in the world, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Please take the short episode.
Short episode
Okay,
sounds
well.
fine.
All right, then next episodes we're watching are episodes 174 through 176. That's right. It'll probably be a 1-hour podcast unless we get off.
The last time we had a short one, it was our longest episode. I don't think we're gonna have any issues.
That's season 4, episodes 30 through 32.
Whoa. It's not what you wanted.
All right, anybody got a funny outro for this week, or do I have to just fucking make funny noises and then cut it?
Did you know that Fettucine Alfredo was only invented in the 1920s by a guy named Alfredo?
Oh yeah, and he like grabbed fistfuls and fed it to people in his restaurant. It's really good.
What?
I wish I could be that kind of a fucking grifter.
Yeah, the guy who invented Fettucine Alfredo, celebrities would come and get it directly from him, and he would like grab a fistful of the pasta and then hand feed it to you.
Yeah.
There are photos. It's really funny. I'm glad you had one on hand. Also, isn't that fucking JFK?
Yeah.
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 I've seen that post going around, and no one has pointed out that that is literally JFK.
I saw a couple people point it out. I was like, that's fucking crazy.
That's hilarious.
Did you know nachos were only invented in 1940?
Did you guys know the high five was invented in the fucking 70s?
Hey, did you guys know the podcast is over?
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast has been a lot of fun to work on, so if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media in the description below. We also have a Patreon where you can help support us directly and fund us watching future seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like GX, 5Ds, and beyond. That is at patreon.com/MillenniumMic. That is 2 L's, 2 N's, MIC. It's been a wild year of watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And we never would have made it this far without you, so thank you all for your support. Here's to plenty more duel monsters, and we will see you next duel.